evicted from her apartment. She had applied for rental assistance through the county, but that help is still pending, and now she says she's learned her apartment complex does not work with that county program. Taisha Walker's live for us now in Northwest Harris County with this mother's story. Taisha?
Lauren, that now former tenant, said she used to live here at this apartment complex, who she says had agreed to work with her for months, but yesterday she returned to her apartment to find all of her things outside with a locked door.
I pulled up to my apartment and all of my things were outside.
Crystal Lux is now homeless. The mother of two says the Carrington at Barker Cypress put her furniture and all her belongings outside and changed the locks.
This ain't right. This is just not right at all. So I know that if I was in their shoes, I would just wait for money. It's still coming.
Lux is in a bit of a catch-22. She's been behind on rent since the start of the year due to a job loss. So she applied for rental assistance through Harris County. She says her apartment complex had agreed to wait on the county funding, but went back on their word last week by giving her an eviction notice.
Because it wasn't Texas rental assistance, and they said, oh, it's not Texas rental assistance. We don't accept Harris County rental assistance. And in my mind, I'm like, well, money is money, right?
The apartment complex sent a statement saying in part, quote, "We have made and continue to make every effort to assist our residents in applying for any local and federal rent relief available to them during this unprecedented time. We did confirm that the property is not enrolled in the county's emergency rental relief assistance program and does not need to be for Lux's rent to get paid. The county says if a landlord chooses not to participate, the tenant can be processed as a direct aid client, in which case they need to submit their lease and proof of payment before COVID." Lux is currently still staying here at the complex with a friend with her two children, but says she has no idea what is next for them. She says she will try to see if she can use that rental assistance for the next place. Reporting live in Northwest Harris County, Taisha Walker, KPRC.
Ooh-wee. Hey, Shalom. Y'all Bashim Al-Shah. Bashim Al-Kakadash. Alright. All praise, honor, and glory to y'all Bashim Al-Shah. Bashim Al-Kakadash. Alright. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, this is your brother Dawah from the Men of Valor Camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video on sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. Alright, and we got this eviction moratorium ending July 31st. Alright, and you tribes, okay, you inhabitants of Babylon the Great, alright, you got a bill to pay. You know, no pun intended. You got a bill to pay. All right, so you saw this video right here. You know, you had the nigger woman, okay? All right, because there is a difference between, all right, the Israelite sister, all right, that is of the tribe of Judah or Levi or Benjamin, all right, or even of the northern kingdom. There's a difference between those sisters that have repented and humbled down, all right, and seeking the Lord, all right, and you know, obeying their men. All right, there's a difference between them and these nigger women. All right, there's a vast difference, man. Okay, the Lord isn't gonna have mercy on no damn nigga bitch, man, and that's just the truth. I'm gonna call an ace a ace and a spade a spade. The Lord he does not care about your fucking cries, man. You've been rebellious all this time, talking all this shit, trusting in Big Daddy E. All right, you saw and I saw a few of these videos, and basically all these videos are talking about this government relief. All right, this rent relief, which all these states have received millions of dollars, and they say in a lot of states, man, most of these states haven't even used 10% of that rental relief money. So they're going to allow these people to basically, you know, be evicted. All right, thousands of dollars behind on rent. And see, I call bullshit. All right, because with somebody that, you know, has children, you know, I got children, and, you know, I know other brothers have children. Okay, think about what has happened this year. You had tax time, okay, which more likely than not, the woman, all right, will file those kids. You'll get so many thousands of dollars. All right, boom, that's some money right there. All right, then you had three stimulus checks. Boom. Then what? Then starting literally last month, they started sending out this tax child credit. All right, which is, if you got children under 6, it's $300 per kid. So it's not like you didn't have money coming your way, but you fucked it off, right? You thought they was gonna extend it some more. You thought you was gonna just finagle your way out. Well, shit, the bills is due, man. You see, she done got evicted, and so many other damn nigga women are about to get evicted as well, man. We can't wait. All right, we stand at camp and watching the nigga bitch scoff and turn her nose up, man. And you've been rebellious for years, man. All you want to do is twerk your ass. All right, and this ain't even necessarily about the damn nigga woman, man. This is just the example. All right, but we're gonna rejoice when this judgment comes upon you, because you ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Be prepared for them hey big head texts. And I say that as a joke, but it very well could happen. You know, these them hey big head or what you up to, what you doing. All right, you know, women that you probably ain't heard from in months or years. All right, hitting you up. You know, trying to you gonna have these niggas out here simping trying to come to their rescue. You know, you women you've lived in liberty, and this is the result of your liberty. And now you looking for Daddy E, who has liberated you, all right, through the spiritual demon Satan. You know, he's hey, this is the latter end of your kingdom, man. You know, not only to Esau but to Eve as well, because this is what was envisioned in the garden. This is what that tree, you know, pretty much represented. All these philosophies, all right, the women being above the man. All right, because the Lord said that he created a new thing in the earth, the woman shall compass the man. All right, you see this woman right here, she was a single mom. All right, what a man at? You know, you can't blame, now, men, these damn jakes ain't shit either. All right, but you can't always blame it about them, because women, at this point, you have the liberty to choose. It's not like in the ancient world where your husband was assigned to you and you couldn't depart from that man. But now you have that liberty to choose who you let between your legs, and you let no good, ain't shit niggas between your legs, man. But you've been getting this money, so ain't nobody gonna pity you. Nobody's gonna pity you Americans, man. It's time to pay that bill. You feel me? I'm gonna hit this article. And the Lord gonna get you Israelites for trying to run to Esau to save you, man. You're gonna be had in derision. But this is from The Guardian. All right, it says U.S. states brace for avalanche of evictions as federal moratorium ends. It says housing advocates are concerned that delays in rental assistance means tenants will suddenly owe months of payments. For months, Denise Forcer would get stressed just by opening her closet. The question of belongings stuffed inside reminded her she didn't know where she would go or what she would do if her landlord followed through with the eviction notice they kept posting on the door of her South Florida apartment. And what happened to the woman being so strong? You notice, all right, now there are men, all right, so I'm gonna bring balance. There are men that are about to get evicted too, all right, because they want to buy J's or the new PS5. You know, you ain't got your shit in order, you know, and you're not serving. First and foremost, you're not seeking Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah. If you were, all right, and the Lord will create a way for you to, get through it. Okay? If brothers might be in this predicament, all right, may the Lord preserve you. May the Lord find a way, or not find a way, but create a way for you to, to live, man. The Lord said his servants are going to eat. All right, so, but this ain't necessarily about us, because, hey, we don't have to worry. We know who to trust in. We're not calling on Esau Edom to save us. But see, these people, all right, and you see it even in this article and all these different videos I'm watching on this moratorium, most of them are women. About 95.5%, all right, of these people about to get evicted is women, man, because women outnumber men anyway. But where's your strength? Where's your stability? See, even if a man does become homeless, there's a lot of homeless men out here. You know, men are more equipped to basically thug it out. But what about you women, especially you women that would be so-called attractive? You know, and what happens if you don't have friends? You know, going back to that video, you know, she said she's staying at her friend's house in the same apartment complex that evicted her ass. But what happens when that friend gets annoyed with your ass, man? You know, the scripture say the love of many shall wax cold. All right, these friends are they're gonna fight as enemies. All right, the Lord coming to bring that division, man. Even among families. Families are about to be split up. Why? Because the judgment of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah is fastly approaching. But it says, I thought I was going to have a breakdown. Oh, where's your strength, man? All right, she's 51. Where's your strength? Where's that black girl, man? Because more than likely, she's a Jake. She's a Judite woman. Where's your strength, oh strong black woman? You see? We see, yo, this whole facade is coming to a close, man. All right, they're legalizing or decriminalizing prostitution. All right, in several states, because you hoes about to go back to what you do best, selling that ass, man. But hey, we ain't gonna pity you. Best believe we gonna, as the world goes to shit. All right, the stock price of the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the men that's serving him, is going to go up drastically. The Lord said, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, right? So our stock price is going to go up because the Lord is going to allow us to be stable. He's going to allow us to eat. He's going to clothe us. And when people see that, they're going to be like, how, when everything is going to shit, how are these men stable? How are these men, the scriptures say that, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. So we're going to be good out here through the Spirit. You got to bring that balance. You got to bring that exhortation. Because it's scary. And truth is, once they come down talking about this, it's mandatory to sleep with Vanessa at your job. Hey, most of us, I ain't even gonna lie. Most of us are maybe a month's paycheck away, a month's worth of work away from being evicted our damn selves, man. Not being able to pay our bills, but we don't worry about that shit, man. Once again, the Lord said his servants shall eat. But as for right now, you people, you don't have a cloak, man. You don't have a savior. You gonna run to Esau, and he might force you to get poked up. And that still doesn't guarantee that you're gonna be able to be good. Right? It says, I thought I was going to have a breakdown. I really did. Forcer 51 told The Guardian. I didn't know when those people were going to come banging on my door to put up another paper. Forcer, like millions of other Americans, have been protected from eviction by moratorium imposed by the Center or the CDC. It says that expires at the end of this week. Unlike most of these renters, Forcer was able to pay off roughly 3 months of her own rent thanks to the $47 billion in rental assistance the government allocated and to stave off evictions. So I guess she had got some money. All right. It says, but only 6.5% of that money has been delivered, and advocates are concerned evictions will rise next week when renters are suddenly on the hook for months, if not a year, of unpaid rent. It says roughly 12.7 million renters told the census in late June and early July that they had no or slight confidence in being able to make next month's rent payments. It says this pain won't be felt equally across the U.S. States with weak renter protection, such as Florida, are bracing for an avalanche of evictions, while the federal moratorium expiration won't be noticed in states with stronger protection, such as Washington. So it's going to vary from state to state. It says Jeffrey Hittleman, a lawyer at Coast to Coast Legal Aid of South Florida, said the moratorium has been important for dozens of clients like Forcer, who lost their jobs, had issues collecting unemployment from the backlog benefit systems, then fell behind on rent. It says once the CDC moratorium expires, there will be no special eviction protections for people in South Florida, Hittleman said. Florida eviction cases move quickly, and fighting them is hard. Just to get a court hearing, tenants have to pay the full back rent owed within 5 days of the eviction filing. Woo-wee. And it says the average household, they're behind like $4,000. Where you gonna pull $4,000 from? Even if you liquidate all your belongings, you might not have $4,000. That's why we need salvation, man. The average Jake ain't got shit for real. And those that do, they fully plugged into this American system, right? It says people will have only a few days to find months of unpaid rent just to get a court hearing. See, but this is what you get for not seeking Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because the mass majority of those are Israelites, man. It says Forcer credited Hittleman and his firm for connecting her to rental assistance programs, getting her unemployment benefits delivered, and enforcing the eviction moratorium, which her landlord was ignoring. If not for them, I don't know what I would have done, Forcer said. See, now a lot of people are trying to get over on these renters, on these landlords. because the landlords, they're more than likely they're most of are lower or mid or even upper middle class. You know, they make a living off having those rental properties. And the thing is, those mortgages those mortgage payments, all right, were not immune. They still owe those mortgage payments. So for 11 months now, these renters or these landlords haven't been able to really make their payments, or they've been using their savings. Okay, so it's not all just on these, all boo-hoo, woe is me for the, for the people that are being evicted. All right, hey, everybody's taking a loss, man. Which shows this is from on high, man. This is strategic. It says even with the rental assistance, which Foster said covered 3 or 4 months of rent, she still spent $3,000 from her savings and unemployment checks to pay off the remaining balance, including late fees her landlord had added to her bill. Yeah, but hey, at least she has been paying a little bit on her, trying to get, because even if you do try to catch up, hey, a lot of these people are still falling behind. But see, most of these damn nigga women, especially, she's a little older, so she kind of got more wisdom when it concerning that. But think about these young single mothers, man. All right, damn, they're living in luxury. More worried about their hot girl summer than how they gonna pay their bills. It says the eviction moratorium was initially set to expire at the end of June, but the White House extended it for one final month. See, it says right here the White House extended it, but But Biden just said he can't do that shit this month. Hey, that's what you get for trusting in this devil, man. It says one final month through 31st of July amid reports of even slower dispersal of rental assistance earlier this month. On Thursday, the White House confirmed it would let the moratorium expire because the Supreme Court said it would block additional extensions unless they were authorized by Congress. When it comes, one of the last barriers between the country's systemic mismatch between housing costs and the money people actually have will have fallen. And see, Esau wants this to happen because you people are more willing to submit if you're in despair. It says the National Low Income Housing Coalition published a report this month that showed a full-time minimum wage worker can't afford a modest 2-bedroom rental home everywhere in the U.S. Let me read that again. Hold on. It says the National Low Income Housing Coalition published a report this month that showed a full-time minimum wage worker can't afford a modest 2-bedroom home anywhere in the U.S. And see, here's the thing, even if you do got money, even if you do pick yourself up, all right, see, now you have an eviction on your credit. And a lot of renters, because of that, they're not going to fuck with you. They're not going to, because it comes down to that credibility. If you have an eviction on that means you failed to pay your rent. Now, they're not going to care. They're not going to care that it was because of the crown. It's a lot.